Welcome back. I'm going to be fitting the wishbone this morning, the rear wishbone. I've not tried trial fitting it, so let's hope. Let's have a look. Just move the camera down a touch. I think it's got it set too high. There we go. Right, I've got brand new bushers. They were pressed in a previous film, both sides, and it's completely repainted. I've put a good sort of coating of copper grease. Now the rubber bushers overhang the metal sleeve. There's a metal sleeve, and they overhang by about 2.5 millimeters either side. So these are quite sort of squashy on the ends. Okay, there is a shaft that goes straight through the subframe here, which I just can't get the camera in. You won't be able to see that, I'm afraid, but I'm sure you can guess. Here we go. It's tight. Here we go. Let's have a look. Right, there's one. I'm just going to use the end of a socket, just as a guide. Let's have a look. Now then, I've got the fulcrum shaft. It's huge. That's the original shaft, and if you look closer, it's covered in copper grease. So I just need everything to slide in, and the steering rack really gets in the way. I've had to remove the steering rack, which was, I have to be honest with you, mounted on these pallets here. It's a considerable nuisance. I managed it, but unfortunately I've got to get the damn thing back again yet. So here we go. Let's have a look. I'm doing this by feel because I can't really get my head in. If I put my head in, I'll completely block the view of the camera. But I can just about feel. Here we go. Here we go. Let's have a look. That's it. It seems to be sliding okay. Oh, might need to. No, it's sliding fine, and it's now pushing out the thing. The socket I'd put in as a guide. It's pushing that out. Let's keep it in. There we go. Yeah, it's pushing the whole thing out. There we go. It's out. That's it. It's in, and I can just see the threads have just protruded here. Let's have a look. There's a bit of movement. Let's have a look. Now there won't be once I tighten it up enough. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put some fair old force on there. I've checked the manual. Do you know why? Do you know why we got obvious mistake? I forgot to put in the spacers. I forgot to. Let's have a look. Have we got one in this side? Idiot. Let's have a look. Where are the spaces? There are two spacers. I forgot to put the spacers in anyway. That's why we've got a bit of play. Shouldn't have any play, obviously. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, I've got one on that side. That's okay. Yeah, this side's got one. I think. Which side do they go? Do you know? I think the spacers go on the inside, bizarrely, to stop it. Yeah, they must do. I'm going to have to pull this whole thing out because there shouldn't be. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they definitely go on the inside. I've made an error here. Okay, never mind. You live and learn. Let's just push the whole shaft out again. Oh, dear me. This is quite a trial. Let's have a look. Put that. Right. Yeah, I've made the error. I put the spacer, the large washer on this side. That's not how it's supposed to sit. Let's just whip this off. This would be a lot more awkward to put this back in with the spacer. Come on. Very, very awkward. Come on. That's it. Okay. Right. Now that I'll do this, I have to take the big gloves off. I can't feel. I need to get, without putting my head underneath the car and blocking the view of the camera. Let's have a look. Can I get that in? Yes, it's in. The first one's easy enough. The other one might be a bit more tricky. Gosh, you probably can't see anything at all with my shoulders in the way, but you get the idea. This is an enormous fiddle. But come on, there we go. Right, it's sliding back the other way. Before it goes all the way, there we go. I need to get the spacer in this side as well. Let's have a look. It goes just here. I don't know if I can. Oh, can I do this? It's ever so awkward. Goodness me. Oh yeah, devil. Gosh, this is going to be awkward. Okay, let's drop the arm down. Where's the edge of the metal? No, with those excess pieces of rubber I showed you, I'm having to. You won't be able to see it, but I'm having to try and compress it. I can just about feel it going in. I'm having to compress the excess rubber just to force this. Oh dear, excuse me, grunting. Goodness me. Gosh, what a job. Come on. Oh dear me, that's an awkward job. Am I going to be able to do this? How am I going to do this? Let's have a look. I think maybe a screwdriver on there. Yes, that'll help. Damage my nice new paint. Let's just put a screwdriver on here. I'm covered in grease. Let's just wipe the copper grease off. If I can force this over enough, yes, there it is. I can just get that spacer in. There we go. Gosh, quite a struggle. Go on. Okay, I wonder, is it in? Is it? Well, it's close. It's close. There we go. Now then, let's find. Ouch. Okay. I think I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Just sort of spin it around a bit to use the bit of a socket to locate the spacer. And I'm going to have to put my other gloves back on. Damn, excuse me, huffing and puffing. It's quite physical, this. But everything you're doing with stretched arms, because I'm not sort of under the car. I'm sitting with my head outside of the wheel arch. And, you're doing it with extended arms. If the car were on a ramp, I'd be working with bent arms. There'd be a lot more leverage. It's a little bit like trying to, carry some heavy shopping bags with your arms extended out. It's, come on, go on. Yeah, it's much easier just to let your arms drop at the side and carry the bags that way. Come on. This is going to be a fight. Come on. There we go. It's through. That's it. It's through. And that play that I was complaining about has gone. Obviously, that's better. Then I just pop this large nut on the end. Then there's a castle nut. And that's fantastic. It's on. Brilliant. I'm so pleased. Now, I talk correctly. And the correct torque for this is between 68 and 74 Newton meters. So I'm not going to torque that yet. I'll tighten it a bit. I'll torque everything when everything's in place in case I have to take the damn thing out. But I'm thrilled. That's been a hell of a fight. But of course I still need to put the steering rack back. Putting the steering rack back with these pallets in the way is, believe me, it's no fun, but it's got to be done. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to assemble this side completely today and tomorrow, and I'm hoping to drive the car 200 miles to Brighton on Friday, and then I'll come back from Brighton in a couple of days' time and I'll set about the other side. I will not get time to do both sides before the Brighton drive. Let me just turn this camera off.